Hello, hello, hello. I'm the PaintedDog and welcome back to episode 19, I believe, of our Timberborn Let's Play series. I hope you're having a lovely day. My day is actually quite good, thanks. While we take a look at the hydroponic gardens on the right top hand side, I'm quickly going to discuss a couple of things and let's get out of this view. Our Earth repopulator is now 52%. Off screen I did a bit of work. First up, what I did was, remember I have this entire thing. Now, this supplies our main reservoir, but if you take a look here, we have this area. But it would be nice if we can get this greened up. So, if we want to, we can have another place to plant trees if you really want to. So, what I did was, I still need a bit of work, but I thought let's bring you along for this. You take a look from where our water starts in here. There's these full valves, and then it's off, it's unlimited, on, it's closed, and it's linked to this contamination sensor. But then water will push up to here and then flow out here. But our alternative is for bad water to go this way, go out there. And this now is sensed to 5%. I think what I'm going to do is just easy peasy. We can see if it works. This can get automated with this contamination sensor. This is off, it's unlimited, and I'm gonna do the same thing with this. Off, 0.8. Okay, so that's fine. So hopefully this will work. If you take a look underneath, this is where our thing is. There might be some water spilling in the top here, but it's a bit contaminated. So we might want to change this out to cross contamination sensor to just lower it to 2%. Let's go 1%, so it's a bit less contaminated water spilling out at the top here, but I don't think we'll have any beavers walking through here. I also went ahead and switched these out. This will fill this side to 1.8% or 1.8 meters. Added in these ones, they'll fill this to 8, and this is set to 0.95. So hopefully that gets sorted, and that's will sort that out. I also added in these vertical power shafts again. So yeah, I think, as I said, what we need to do this episode is address our power situation, because it's really getting to a point where if we just take a look at this, now our demand is actually not that high, but there's a lot of buildings paused. Take a look in there. So let's go ahead and do some work on this side. Remember, from here we have all this. That's now 3 deep to that level. So on this side we need to fill up a bit more dirt on one side, and then we can always go ahead and dynamite down. I don't think we have any beavers as builders. It's all bots. Change this out. I just want to make sure that it's still like that. So we can actually just go ahead and get beavers or bots, builders running in here and doing the dynamiting through here that we need to get done. Let's do that. And I want them to, you know what, while we are down here, might as well get them to do everything. Let's say up to there. We'll have a couple of bots that will be out of power, but that's fine. We can address that. We have this area right here, where all of these power cables or all of these all of these power wheels or water wheels get together. So We can add in a couple of extra charging stations in here. Just said that we don't have enough power. Now I'm adding in more stations, but take a look there. On average, we have enough power, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. So this needs to be taken down to get to that level, and this needs to get taken down 2 more. The question is, how do I get there? Quite easy, or simple rather. Do something like that, then just climb on over. Do something like that, just so we just speed this up, just so we can get them through here. Now with that, actually going to go ahead and take that down as well, because we need that to connect everything up. We'll have to take this down, obviously. Or we can just go ahead and do a couple of tunnels through there and get it connected to over here. That can still work. But to be honest, there's actually no reason for this pathway to be here. Nobody's going to use it unless it's to place those explosives there. Could actually not go underneath this without destroying that, and we'll need another way for beavers to get in there. So this might be the reason for us to run a bit of tubeway to over here. Let's see what's the height difference here. Now if we were to do something like this, some tunnels running through here, not over there. Pause this. Why don't you want to go there? Okay, I'm gonna go with finicky, yeah. Let's just go around it, that bit. Get to about there. Take that bit out. And you know what, while we are being finicky, we might as well just do this. We don't get any exposure on that side. Sorry, just had a coughing fit. Okay, so if we do that, they can get that sorted from this side. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. As I said, it's getting a bit laggy now. But that's to be expected. Come on. Especially with all the water wheels turning. Now let's see, is there a way for beavers to get to this side? I don't know what happened. But yes, another coughing fit. This is not great. So that's the level. See, I still need to get down. Let's just take that out. Ne? Something like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Just so we can get in there as well. We wanted this running a bit now. They can get in there. And get down to that level. That's fine. I have no issues with that. Then we can do something to bridge this gap, for instance. No. Want to be able. Let me just pause this while I do this. Want to place this in so long. Do underneath that. Now I just need to see what's the. Seriously, I got that right the first time. Just gonna go normal covered like that. Looks a bit more supported. Yeah, they can do that. And work their way back. Work from this side. No worries there. So we can get it running through there. Great. Why am I being a dum-dum with this? There's no need to double it up like that. I keep on forgetting that the iron teeth don't need to. I can build through the tube ways. So I don't need to do it like that. Go ahead and demolish that one. Just need a way to get in there, and then we can build up. And the tube ways can just run through there. I'm not even going to bother getting additional power because it already has power here to supply all of these. That was just to supply the rest of this thing with power. This in, please. I can take all this down. Have a drought in here, but that's fine. I'm not too stressed about it. But what I do want to do is I want to add in tunnels this level. So these bits have some place to go. Hopefully they can fit in there. I believe they will, but never know. Let's get that prioritized. This will get taken down to that level. That's it for now. I'm just going to go to about there. They can always do a bit more. Take this out later on as soon as we get the tunnel sorted. Five, six, 7, 8. Let's just extend this. I don't have to worry about that. Same on this side. But I guess I'll still need to worry about this. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, don't have to worry, they can do that. Get that sorted. Now with that, will they be able to be that bit's an issue? Not supported over. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Doesn't need to be the best, most efficient route, because I will just need to take this bit out for now. I forgot I need to take that bit out as well, just so I can get that in. And I think I'll be able to destroy that terrain, but we'll see. On this side, I'm not going to worry because I'm going to take this entire thing down, just so we can cut through with the large water wheels. Cut through there. Okay. So this water, we might need to include more automation to get this clean, or keep this clean. So we have more space if we want to add in log production, especially around here. And if we do what I still want to do for this episode, then we don't have to worry about that as well. Then we can go ahead and fill this bit with water as well. Not necessarily through our reservoir yet, and if you take a look there, it's filled up to the brim. Take that out. And I might as well leave 1 or 2 in here. Maybe that one and this one right there. I can take that out as well. Come on guys, clear that up. Same with this. Because we might want to extend our reservoir, but I don't think that we will run out of water, but you never know. You never know. Let's see how they are doing here. Going slowly, but at least they are doing their work. Doesn't seem like they're going to collapse anything. Come on, take that out. Don't know where the rest disappeared to. Surface now. This might get pushed. And that's fine. Get that sorted for me, please. And I can check if I can delete that without messing anything up. Yeah, not too shabby. We have a little bit of wiggle room there. You know what? Let's just delete this. I'm not even gonna bother. If I grab that, great. We can just fill in this bit right here. That. Pull that bit in for me. And let's just go ahead and take that out. Now we need to do this. surprise sneezing fit. Hopefully I was fast enough to get that sorted before I sneezed in your ear. Oh, that sounds disgusting. Get them to fill that up. Then I'm going to start demolishing this. Actually just have taken that stairs out, but I wanted them to get the dynamite in there. Let's just take that out. I don't think there's any beaver or pots down there. If they are, so sad, too bad. Now you are stuck. We can detonate all of that. I'm just gonna pause while we are busy with this. As I said, we're gonna get... I was hoping to get 3 in, but for now, 2 will do. Then we can take that out. With that in mind, let's see how our bypass is going. If that's done and dusted. Oh, you don't need to take platforms out as well. Get that detonated. You can go up that. And just run along. I'm going to go ahead and get that prioritized. Because I want this to be a pathway through it as well. Just so I can start taking all this down. Now that I think about it, I'm just going to take this entire thing down all the way to there. So, now that you see what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this built up. And then we have Dum Dum stuck. Okay. Just so we don't run from this side. You know what? I'm not even gonna try and get them to do something sensible. Now we're gonna have another guy stuck. There you go. You messed up. I'm taking away your access. They can get all of this picked up. And they have access from the top. Up until that point, they can just leave it. It won't be a couple of days. This will get sorted quite fast. Okay, so then we can go ahead and take out this bit right here. That. Not where I actually wanted that to go. Yeah, might as well. Thought that might be a 3. Get that in. Get that taken down to that level. Let's see. Just pause. Yeah, get that done, please. Just so I can get this connected up. Don't know why I'm worried. I'm not going to take that entire thing down. Same with this. I'm going to delete basically this entire thing. Place in the water wheels. And then get this going over the top. So close. So close. Only 4 to go. And then they still have access to that side. As I said, I'm not too worried about the power. This side might suffer because this contributes now towards this power supply. But as soon as we get at least one of these in, no worries then. Okay, now that's connected up, so I'm not going to worry about this. Let's take it out from there. Let me just pause this entire thing. Get that sorted out for us. Great, great, great. Okay, let's take it back to there. Okay, great. I have access to there. Okay, I'm not gonna worry. So this is now 2, I believe. Yeah, a double. I'm gonna take that down like that. That is double and a double. So this is gonna be main priority. Get that in. Let me just see down here. Can we get this connected? This one is also not connected. That's connected, but these aren't. So, what? Get that bolt, please. Then we can just seal that bit off. Don't have to have the pedestrian, if I can put it like that, access from the side. We can if we want to, maybe do something like this. Get that over like that. I'm just gonna do it like that. And then the normal staircase. Run that over there. But let me just pause so I can do this without getting too irritated. That sword as well, please. And thank you. As I said, I want to get in here. Take all of this down. Let's do something like that. Pop that. Get that in there. Get everything connected up so I can go ahead and lay down the dynamite. Okay, let me get these two. Take a look. There, it's these are running now at 92%. Let's take that out. That connected. Please and thank you. Nope, these are the wrong height. No wonder they aren't working. Take this down another level. I just need to see where I need to go with this. I need to get these beavers or bots out of here. Do something like that. Go ahead and take that out. Now you're not stuck anymore, so go ahead and do that. That in. Please and thank you. This side it will be 2. Here it will be 3. 1. 2. 1. When I say 1, it's just for the amount. But it's a 1 plus a 3 then. This side, 3, and the 2. You know what? For this, I'm just going to go ahead. Similar thing right here. Not like we are hard up for what you call it. extract, and to some extent the explosives. If this fails, we can always just do something around it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this exploded out, and then get a couple of water wheels in here, and then I'll bring you back as soon as we do something else. Okay, and this is now done. It's not the best looking things, but I have water wheels going all the way until there where they can reach, and I added in power to this area as well, so that's just now also connected to the main hub. It's so close, but I wanted to do that, but I forgot. So yeah, it's now in. We're producing about 21,000, and we're about to go into a bad time. If you take a look at our reservoir, it's filled to the brim. Now the water is flowing through here, out from this side, not this side. We could actually fill this side as well. Yeah, might think about doing that, but taking out these levees right here. But now it's overflowing here, going off the map. So we actually don't want to lose bad water, so we might think about a way to do that. This is about 0.9, so that's fine. So yeah, so what I want to do now, if you go down here, you can see there's that guy, and here's this dude. But now we need to get this to flow into there, but it's going to be a bad tide. But luckily we only have bots as our workforce, so we might just actually want to get down here and just do it, even if we are about to get a bad tide. We're not too worried about that, hey? If you get down to this level, take a look here. Yeah, they can get in through here. Now, do I actually want to do anything further with this? Not really. I can actually just go ahead and seal this up. I'm just going to go for levees. We do have a watertight passage. So you know what? I'm going to, with future proofing in mind, let's do that. And let's get that. Not what I wanted. I want to copy and paste. Get that sorted, please. For now, I'm just going to pause this. Now that I think about it, because this side is not really sorted out yet. I almost made a mistake. You go up here, you'll see that it's still open here. I'm going to go ahead and just plug this up. So that's sorted out. So this can now flow this way. I checked this side. It doesn't seem like it's breaking ground there. This side is another issue on its own. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And this needs to be sealed up. Now we need to find a way. Let me just pause this quickly. We need to find a way to get in here. I don't want water flowing through, or bad water flowing through here. We do have this pathway here, but if we were to do something like this, why not? One. Yeah, that can work. Have something like that. Then we can get in here. Water can flow through here. On this side, there's no water going through there, but that's from overflow from this side. So we can't really keep up with the flow. So yeah, it's a nice thing that we want to get this in. So let's get watertight pathway in there. Get that prioritized. Come on, go. If this water drains, it's not the end of the world, to be honest. Let's do something like that. I'm going to put in some full valves in here as well. Just so we can get water flowing in this direction. I need to see where we want to take this. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, from here, it'll be quite a run to get there. But I need to block that side off as well. And I'm going to go ahead and do a bit more work on this side, and then I need to widen this bit just a little bit. Just so we can make sure that we get through these tight. I don't think we'll have issues, but you never know. I'm going a bit overkill again, I know. On this side, you know what? I'm going to take that one out. Get that sealed off. That's fine. I already plugged that side up. That's great. To do that, and maybe go back another one. So full valves here, unlimited, great. It's only one gap, one eye gap. Okay, so then we can always do something with this. Add in a couple of full valves in here as well. And actually make that a bit narrower instead of wider. That will be fine. Same thing over here. I can actually go ahead and narrow this a little bit, because I don't think we'll be pushing as much water through here as I think we might. Or as I thought. And then again, there's all these, but I'm going to block this off right here. Of course, we don't need all of this. Now that I think about it, I can't narrow that, because we will have bad water during a bad tide also push through there. But no, we can't narrow that. So let's move this up at least one. Now we can take that down. Something like that. That will work. Now, let's just go ahead and take that out. And get this in again. Please and thank you. Keep going through there. Now I need a way to seal this bit up. Will we be able to get in here? Yes, we will. That's going to go down with a normal staircase on that side. And then get up there. And do that. Oh, coughing fit. Sorry, a bit of a coughing fit there. But if we go down there, that will be sealed. Going through there. That's good. Now we just need to seal this side as well. So I'm just going to go for this level. And let's go for a staircase in there. So then that can get done. Alright, so let's quickly go and have a look down there. They're already busy with this. They'll be able to get through a majority of those on that side. Now I just need to figure out from this side, where am I going to get this out? I was thinking around here. Maybe like that. It's a long run. It's really a long run. But it might help us. Let's just check to see. See, there's a gap that I need to address. I need to do that from the bottom. Okay, from basically here. If I were to do something like this, get that in, and then go for something like this. That will probably do it, but then I just need to get the beavers to do a run all the way here. It might be worth it to get, since they are already tired and out of juice when they get here. I left this like that for a reason. So let's get this going up there. Connected to the power supply. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this the right way. And then in. And we're going another one. And let's just do this. Come on. Let me just pause quickly so we can get this in. Because now they are walking all the way to here. And it's not the best route and the easiest route to take, but it will get us where we need to go. So if we can at least get to this side. Get that prioritized. Please and thank you. Okay, let's take this bit out so we can get another one in there. Another one, I mean the stations. Come on. Let's do another one in here. And something like that. Then we can just go that, like that. Great. Now for this, I'm going to go that. Then at the back. Up to there, at least. Get that in. Yeah, I think that will work. Then we can go for power like that. I'm going to put one of these guys in here. Like that. Get the power up to there. Get this. Pause again. Up to there. And then we can okay. Okay, that's fine. Then we can do on this side as well. Something like this going. Just so we can make sure that we can get there. Do I want to place a station in here? Actually, I think I do. No, it's irritating for me to pause the entire time, but I'm so fed up with the stuttering. All the lag. So let me get this in, and then we can hopefully get them a bit faster through there. Obviously, we're gonna put in a couple of these dudes as well. And the same on this side. That's why I left this side open, so we can put a couple in there. Get all that in. Okay, so then they can hopefully get all the way down there. Then do a bit of work. By get that sorted for us. I'm just going to pause quickly again. Just because I want to do this. Okay, one of those guys, one of those guys. Oh, you can't do that, so one of those. Get that in first, please. It would have been great if we could get everything sorted so we can get the water flowing through there before, you know, the bad tide. But I don't see us getting this sorted in the near future. For instance, in the next 11 days. So this will then be flowing through there. As soon as we get that sorted. And this in. Then it'll come to here, hit this wall, go up there. Through there. Bypass this bit right here. And flow until we hit that. They are busy with that. And then run all the way down here. And out there. Hopefully we don't get a lot of backsplash, but that's why I want to get throttling valves. Because if I remember correctly, if we were to open this, this is unlimited, or then whatever you want in between. So that will help quite a bit. It's going to do. What did I open up there? Let's go. One of these bad boys. Permeable floors. Hopefully we can place electrics on that. Power shafts. You see something like that. Then we can get this in. Now they are basically all the way to here. And it's just the next steps. It's already a bit faster. Not the fastest, but at least they can get there. Okay, so they can get down there. And they are busy building that. So let's get all the way down here. As you can see, we're at 65 beavers. They don't have a lot of beaver dudes left. But that's fine. We can still work with that. I'm going to place in a couple of full valves going in one direction. For instance, here I'm going to place there. Oh, no, in here. That'll be better. Push everything this way. And I just need to make sure that these are closed. Because I don't want issues there. And I should actually get in here and seal this up as well. I wanted to do it previously, but I couldn't get through there. I weren't able to get through that. Because the place that we used to get in is now underneath our housing complex right here. And the issue is these power shafts could actually have gone over, but I didn't have space to go over, so I'm just gonna leave it. You can always try and get in from this side, because previously what I did was I went in here, if I'm not mistaken, did a couple of dynamites, and I went down through here, for instance. Went all the way down. Let me just see how far I can get with one of these. All the way to there. Then I did this. And this. Just going to pause that guy. And pause that guy. We can try that to get in there and seal that bit up as well. But those are the things, type of things that I think I should do off screen, to be honest. I think it will add a bit more value if I do that off screen. Otherwise you'll sit here and just see me do all this. So let them get this sorted. And then you see the plan now, for me at least, is to seal this off. Seal that off. And then all the way back here, seal that off. Get the bad water during a bad tide pushed through here, and then you can open up that one and open up that one. Get water flowing through here with fill valves in there, and then a couple of throttling valves just to throttle it on this side. That will be the plan, and then as well as that, as to seal that bit up there. The water doesn't flow in here anymore. But that will be, I think, something to do off screen. You don't have to worry about the stuttering, and I can queue up everything and get that sorted. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. As I said, we are reaching the end. Let's take a look at this. How far is this now? 78%. We have all the gears in there. We are close to getting all the treated planks in there. And all the metal blocks. They're about 100 away on each. And we are still looking good for both. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheerio!